afternoon baseball. Fine Sunday afternoon from Camaro. Match of this 3-game series between and the Detroit Tigers.
And now,
Major League Baseball on the show is next. Joey Wentz, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And now here is Derek Jeter, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on the way. And there's a base hit on the line. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Into the box now, Bernie Williams, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he'll get back in safely. Hit out towards second, and that's through for a hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Man, they're going to the batter's box looking to swing, being really aggressive. They've gotten 2 hits on the first 3 pitches of the game. The guy in the mound better figure out a way to nibble on the corners, or otherwise they're going to start hitting him all over the yard.
0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. In comes Mazzara. He can't get there as it falls in. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Jeter, the runner at third. Williams at first with no outs. Well behind that fast strike. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
On to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score.
A base is loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
At the plate now, Cecil Fielder as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Hey, there's a clean base hit right there, D-Row, to drive that runner in from third base.
Yeah, he was telling the boys, get it ready right here. I'm going to walk home on this one. That was easy to read through the hole, and he was able to take his time scoring from third.
At the plate, Tim Raines. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 2 and the Tigers nothing. Kenny Rogers gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Nomar Mazara has in store. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitching. For me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Wilson Ramos is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1.
Count is 1-2. Ball, that pitch is out.
2 out, nobody on. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Again, another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail things here 2-0. Second inning set to go, and digging in is the veteran DH, Ricky Henderson.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Count 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now here's the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Batting 9. The catcher.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's take a look at Jonathan Schoop. Another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Mazara will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Next for New York, Derek Jeter. He collected a base hit his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Leaps, and he made the catch. He took one out of the stands. Santa Maria. Definitely worth enough. Nails the wall to take away a home run. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Now at the plate is Jonathan Scope, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Jonathan Scope.
First offering. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Renato Nunez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Got him to go down swinging there. Renato Nunez goes down for the second out in the bottom half. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run for Nomar Mazara. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Tigers have cut this to a 2-1 ball game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Next batter is Jeimer Candelario.
Batting 7.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That average at 291 to start the day. 6 home runs and 23 driven in. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1 for the Tigers, and it comes on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's the Yankees 2 and the Tigers 1. And now Bernie Williams. He singled first time up.
The center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Now pitch on the way as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with 1 gone now, time for a check of the standings in the American League Central entering today as you get a look at where the Tigers find themselves entering play. So the next to bat will be number 11, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazara's under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 33, Jose.
At the plate now is Jose Canseco. And now the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Reyes is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1.
Welcome back as Detroit prepares for their third turn through the batting order. Fans of the Tigers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. They've consistently put together strong performance after strong performance, resulting in them being near the top of the league in total hits. One player told me they have a lot of confidence in their ability to not only rack up numbers in the hits column, but also the runs column. He also said they're never satisfied and they know they have to keep improving if they want to get where they want to go.
Okay, thank you, Huddy.
For the Tigers, the first
now
baseman,
to the plate, here is Miguel Cabrera. First pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
To the plate now, Nico Goodrum. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. The average coming in at 266. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. This pitch is popped up. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
Now
digging in next, Victor Reyes flew out in his only at-bat so far. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers' center fielder.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They still trail it here 2-1. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Cecil Fielder. Now here's the pitch.
Cecil Fielder.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Fielder absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup.
Yeah, and I think the common denominator of why he absolutely hammers left-handed pitching is the fact that he knows he can't get beat inside. He has that split second more to be able to execute his game plan knowing he's not going to get jammed.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Tim Raines is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled away. Now here's the pitch. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Standing in now, Ricky Henderson. He sends it on the ground softly to the left. And there's out number 2. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And batting next will be Alfonso Soriano. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 1-1. Here it is. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 3 and the Tigers 1. Here's Robbie Grossman.
For the Tigers, the left fielder.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Grossman.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's quickly 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Fouled off. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And it's 0-2 to Scope.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
On a Good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. So with a couple of men on and one out in the inning now, let's turn to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
The 0-1 on its way. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Tigers strand a pair. Score holds. It's 3-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to hit is the catcher, Jason Kendall.
The catcher, Jason.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Grossman is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Next up is Derek Jeter. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss, but a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Next, it'll be Bernie Williams. He bounced out last time up. This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading up for the Tigers.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The third baseman, Kendall.
First offering on its way. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. The throw into second.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Liner in there for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Now back.
Stepping in now, Nico Goodray, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater 0-2. But Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row. His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off speed 2 pitches in a row. Maybe he had him set up for the fastball. He guessed wrong.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Striding in is Robbie Grossman. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
He's got it. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. That's how you roll it. 5-4-3. A double play sends us to break. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So here is number 11. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Second baseman, number 11.
Here's the first pitch. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Hit out towards second. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. In now, Jose Canseco, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. In there, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything. Things falling.
Now here comes the Tigers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Tino Martinez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Into the corner and slicing foul. None out, runners at first and second. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Tim Raines comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Count now a ball and a strike. Runners are at first and second with one away. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. To second for one. On to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the one. Next. To stand, Darrell Strawberry. See what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and two gone here.
Darrell Strawberry.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And they're runners at the corners now. Now the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
This is pulled into right. Mazara is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Yanks strand a pair. They're up 3-2. Tino Martinez stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base.
Number 24.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on the way. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
2 balls and no strikes to Ramos. Now the 2-0 home.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
3-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking it.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Now back, second base.
Next up for Detroit, Jonathan Scope. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Williams will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, the designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
And here's Renato Nunez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Ramos stands at first with 1 out. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. Has a look. Now the pitch. 3-1. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Into the box, Nomar Mazara. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was 1 strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate.
From the stretch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Ramos has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Up next for the Tigers, the first baseman.
That'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. The potential tying run for him at third base. Oh, and that one swung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And he pops it up. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And that lead disappears with it as this is now a 3-3 ball game.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think...
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Tigers get 1 here on 2 hits in the inning. Now to the plate, Alfonso Soriano. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Alfonso.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Jorge Posada will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 4 home runs and 21 driven in. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 1-1 home. Posada can't come up with it here as he swings and misses for the second out of the inning. Next to dig in, Derek Jeter trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. The score remains tied at 3-3. Jorge Posada will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over.
Now catching.
Goose Gossage gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Now pitching.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Number 54.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 8.
Stepping in next, Robbie Grossman. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Wilson Ramos is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. Down in order go the Tigers. Still tied 3-3. Leo Tehran's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50.
And now in the box, Bernie Williams. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Line drive to center field, and that's going to be a base hit. So a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hit hard on the ground to second. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
The left fielder, number 33, Jose Canseco.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Jose Canseco. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Comes set, the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. The set and the 2-2.
Full count.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Here comes Tino Martinez as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. One and 0. Here it is. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Scooped up. They'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave one. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Bottom of the inning now, and that means Jonathan Scope will get ready at the plate.
The second baseman.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Swing and a miss. Good slurve. 0-2 now.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Time now to give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-3 ball game. Both pitchers turning in fairly good performances, as you can see on the graphic. Renato Nunez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. One out, nobody on. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been
number
completely
15.
lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Nomar Mazara is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch-out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Score remains tied at 3-3. Digging in.
Leading off to the right fielder, Tim Ray.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
In now is the Yankees DH, Darrell Strawberry. He's set, and the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting.
Kenny Lofton will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty.
Number 7, Kenny Lofton.
Tehran sets. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
So now to the plate, Jorge Posada. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now the 2-0. 2-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Skied into straightaway right. Mazara's under it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Yankees. Wade Boggs has come.
Attention please. A defensive change for
Bruce Sutter enters to
now
do the pitching, and
Thursday.
best case scenario
Number
for him is
17.
to push this one into extra innings.
Boggs.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
And that's out number 1.
Up next for the Tigers. The first
Harold
your attention,
Castro
please.
steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. Here's the first pitch.
Castro.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. He'll come in with an average down at 230, still without a home run and a dozen RBIs.
That's a shame right there. Foul home run would have given his team the lead. Has to be able to refocus, recalibrate, set his sights on something over those 17 inches.
Another one sent foul.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The next 0-2. To short, hit hard, reined in time to first, and there are 2 away. Willie Castro gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the base is empty. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Drilled down the line, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order goes Harold Castro. Remains in the game, batting 8th and manning first. Ready now is Derek Jeter, grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Now playing shortstop, number 9, Willie.
The 0-1 showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
The 1-1 pitch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
The 17th.
Big at-bat now, and here is Bernie Williams, and a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Number 11 waits on deck. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now a line drive, and that may be enough to break our tie. That's down for extra bases. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions?
Number 77, Joe Jimenez.
At the plate now, number 11, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 19th home run for him on the season, and it's now 6-3.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there. Looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
Standing in now, Jose Canseco. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
3 runs already home here. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 2-2 one more time is laid off and the count runs full. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Next to hit is Tino Martinez. No hits to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Canseco, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Canseco isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Daniel Norris, a 6-foot.
Number 44, Daniel Norris.
At the plate, Tim Raines. I had him guessing that time as he's barely. 4 runs here in this half inning. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, designated hitter, Darrell Strawberry.
Next will be the designated hitter, Darrell Strawberry. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. As he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away, it's strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Ramos has got it, and that ends the inning. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Yankees 9 and the Tigers 3.
Ladies and
Stanton
gentlemen,
gets the call from Victor Reyes. Will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
The left fielder,
Next
8,
up, Robbie Grossman.
Robbie Grossman.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now the 0-1. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
And there are 2 away now. So next to bat will be Wilson Ramos. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. New York wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Bruce Sutter claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Tigers, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon.